Seplat Energy has once again demonstrated its leadership as the foremost Nigerian independent energy company. The company recently received the ISO 55001 Asset Management Certification, emerging as the first energy company to achieve such feat in Africa. This is in line with the company's commitment to its vision of transforming lives through energy.
The ISO 55001 essentially is the asset management. It's a global asset management processes and procedure. And for us in Seplat, aligning our processes alongside with that actually, reinforces the confidence of the stakeholders. Now they want to do business with Seplat, knowing fully well that whatever they invest in Seplat is secured.
The journey started in 2018 with the Seplat Business Improvement Initiatives, where we have about 11 work streams. And out of the 11 work streams, we have the asset integrity work stream. It was clear from the onset that we set up a roadmap of what we need to do in the asset integrity work stream to be able to achieve ISO 55001 certification.
There's a whole lot of benefit when you implement ISO 55001. The first thing is you have a set of standard with which you then try to manage our business to meet the expectation of all our stakeholders. Stakeholders are communities, joint venture partners, government, staff, regulatory authorities, investor community. But in terms of a lot of more strategic benefit, I see there is leadership commitment now towards ISO 55001, that all the way to the management team, the senior leadership team and the board, asset integrity or how we manage the asset remains number one. Because the way you have to look at this is the asset that actually delivers the value for the company. Second is about compliance. So there's several requirements to comply with the rules of the land. There are regulatory compliance requirements. There's also the statutory compliance requirements. So commitment to AMS, which is ISO 55001, means that you have to comply with those regulations. And that's the only way you can be seen as a credible operator to manage this asset. The third one is also, I think, document control was another area we looked at. We have a lot of documents in the system. And like you know, the documents also provide continuity.
What the future for Seplat is, like I say, it has put us on a higher pedestal. So the future is bright. It's created a mark for anyone to see that, look, we are running a transparent process. We have an asset we are running efficiently. So when I say competition out there, the first thing that any average divestor, like the multinational divestor, will look at, will be one of the first they will consider. And that's what you see in some of the divestment that happened lately. It's a process, we'll get there. It might be tough, but again, we become one of the preferred candidates when it comes to who can run and manage assets effectively, efficiently, and safely.
The certification in itself does not translate to systems improvement. There must be a deliberate and conscious effort to put more work into maintaining the system. It means also improving the system. And to do all of this, I can tell you we've got this full support of senior leadership team members. And of course, the CEO is the chair of the steering committee that drives this improvement effort. And beyond that, we also have implementation teams in the functions, tasked with, especially following from the certification, we got some items that needed to be more worked on. They did not fully meet compliance. We have a team in place that ensures all the non-compliances are turned into compliance systems. We do that all the time. And of course, to keep it, to sustain the tempo, the beauty is that we have all of these assigned to the managing directors of the assets in their task and target. So they are able to follow up, they're able to help drive the system so that during the annual or biannual visit for recertification, for reappraisal, we'll always be there to be green in our asset integrity.
I always tell people that I manage the best set of individuals in the Western Asset and by extension Seplat, and that's the field team. I want to say a big thank you to them. They put in a lot to get this done. They supported the corporate production team led by the corporate maintenance manager and all the people that work with him. So my facility managers, operations leads, maintenance leads, and of course all the HSC people involved in making sure that we deliver our promise. I want to say a big thank you to them.
To the team that have done this work, I would like to say thank you for your dedication and for your commitment. Thank you also looking into the future, because we have the certification of our sister asset in the East in the plan already. And we also have our continued recertification of these assets as a means of sustaining the gains that we have made through the first cut. This is an epic achievement in my mind, because Seplat is the first E&P company to achieve this feat in Africa. So we need to continue to sustain the gain going forward.